This shit's so dope. Okay, so look. So hey, what's poppin', peons? It's your girl Justria, and I'm back. All right, you guys, and I know you guys miss me on my YouTube channel, and I miss y'all too. Like on the real, I really did miss y'all. So let us begin. All right, so this is kind of dope. I like this. All right. Oh my gosh, look at me. Yes, y'all see the glow. Mm, mm. All right, so you guys, I am back and I'm better. Honestly, I missed you guys. But I haven't been able to record because I haven't been in the best of moods, and I would hate to give y'all shitty content. So let us begin, shall we? Yes, Mama God. So today I want to talk about how I survived my narcissist relationship and what I did to heal and get over it. This is going to be the very first part of it. And so yeah, I was dating this narcissist. We're gonna call him Military. When I dated Military love bombed me and did a lot of shit. We ended up doing a lot of shit. And when we broke up, it kind of hurt my feelings because I didn't expect for the relationship to be over that fast. And once he broke up with me, he made it a point to belittle me, take me down, and just basically devalue me and make me feel less than a woman. And so when I sat there, I honestly was hurt, sad, heartbroken, and this is how I got over a relationship with a narcissist. I cried about it. I cried about it for like a month because that shit really hurt my heart. I cried and I kept what I felt to myself so that I wouldn't be a burden on others. Because once you start sharing your problems with others, that's when others have opinions. And if it does not quite fit with what you believe in, it could make you feel like you don't have a friend. So what I did was, only time I confided is when I really needed that, like, to like push me over the edge. But yeah, that was a not. And then after confiding when I needed that and actually doing I started to heal. I literally started to heal. So I started my healing journey, and your healing journey can look like whatever it is. But for me, I believe in spirituality. So whatever your belief system is, you can go there and start your healing journey. And I started to question a lot of my belief systems and everything that I had going on and the things that I allowed myself to forgive myself. I allowed myself to love myself through the pain. I allowed myself to be not perfect. I allowed myself to make mistakes. And I allowed myself that if I did go back, not to be so hard on myself, because why do I need to be hard on myself when I'm in the process of healing? When I was hard on myself, it was because like we had some close to healing and I almost backslid. But so I cried. I got all my feelings out. I journaled how I felt. I started to do things that I liked. I had to envision myself and get myself back together, which was like, it wasn't hard, but it wasn't easy either. I just had to be really committed to it. I started my healing journey in spirituality. I would tell y'all the practices that I use, but that's like really closed off. But I actually began to heal, and one of the very first things that I did when I healed that I can actually say is I forgave myself. I was just like, fuck it. I fell in love with a man who love bombed me, and that's perfectly fine. And on top of that, I forgive myself and I forgive him, and I don't hold a grudge against him. He may not be my type romantically, but that doesn't mean I'm going to go sit there and be like, please love me because I need you to love me. No, not at all, sir. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And then after that, you know, I began to start doing things that I liked, and I started to date myself, and I started to pour all the love that I was pouring into that relationship and others back into myself. I became selfish, not isolated, but very selfish. Like if it didn't serve me or make me feel good about the decision, or I had to question it or second guess it, I was not doing it. And on top of that, I went to my support system a lot more then. So what that looked like was, for me, it looked like me coming and saying, hey, I need a girl stay out. Can we do this? I needed this day out. I need something because I can't do this today. And when I got to that point, my friends were there for me. And even when I didn't have my friends and my friends was busy, I kept in mind that I have myself at the end of the day. And I know that I have a friend in me and a confidant in me, and I just honestly got my confidence back. So if you out there and you struggling to get over your narcissist or somebody who broke up with you and mistreated you or didn't do right by you, please honestly forgive yourselves, forgive them, let it go. Let people live. Let people do exactly what they want to do. Do not cry about it and just move the fuck on. Because I'm telling you, nothing hurts a narcissist more than you glowing up. And nothing is better than you actually going up on your own because you felt the need to glow up and you actually did it. Be thankful that that person showed you exactly who they were before you wasted years and years and years and more time. Because people are like, oh, I spent 10 years, sometimes I spent 20. Like, good thing you're not spending 21. And I know it's like, oh, well, I don't want to be gracious. Take on an attitude of gratitude, okay? I was married for 6 months. And my ex-husband now, he decided he wanted to up and leave and cheat on me. And you know what I did? I let him go, okay? And I forgave him and I let him live. Honestly, years down the line, he misses me and it is what it is. I don't give not one fuck. Because at the end of the day, you can miss me, you can want to be with me, you can love me, you can have all the intentions that you want. But baby, if I'm not your cup of tea or if you're not gonna love me right, you can't hit the door. Because one thing I'm not gonna do is beg you, and I'm not gonna cry, and I'm not gonna be like, please. Because no, not at all. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. And yeah, I think that's it. Really. Yeah, that's it. And when I say that's it, like, just start loving on yourself a lot more and give a damn about you. Figure out what you like. Figure out what you want to do. Figure out how you want to move. Figure out how you want to maneuver. Figure out who you want to be and be that and align yourself with that shit and go there. Like, if you don't want to be heartbroken or a hoe, don't be that. If you want to be in a healthy relationship, start making better choices. And when I say take accountability, I really mean that shit. Because sometimes sometimes when I talk to people and I already know it's not gonna work, and I go there, like, I have to take accountability. Like, I see in the sun, like, this person was doing X, Y, and Z, and these are usually signs of what? Okay. So with that being said, I would suggest and ask that you guys get yourselves together. There will be more story times. I will be uploading more. I know I say that all the time, but I really will this time. I really just had to get myself together because I just went through a really big move from Miami to Indiana. I went through like a job. I had to go figure that out. I had bills to pay, readjusting, trying to figure out my new sleep. It's a lot. And I know it's like, oh, well, we miss you. And honestly, I went through a slight depression. Okay, I'm not even gonna hold y'all. That's what it felt like because I didn't feel like myself and I was very uncomfortable. Like, honestly, I didn't know exactly where I wanted to be, how I wanted to move, or anything of that nature. And honestly, I was all over the place and I couldn't give y'all all over the place content because I take what I do very seriously. I know y'all like, girl, yes, I take a serious, child, because honestly, what it kind of looks like and what it gives me a lot of time is that I don't want to be on this app or anywhere saying some shit that I genuinely do not mean. Like, on my podcast, I say I pop my shit because I do pop my shit, but that shit I fucking mean. Like, I dead ass met a trans person, okay? And before that, I had never met nobody that was trans and kind of threw me for a loop. And once I got over the fact that I didn't understand him and that he didn't have to explain himself, because I don't know what type of entitlement I had. I guess it's like the cis black woman entitlement that I had of just like always knowing that I was a woman. But I was like, fuck it. If he feels like he's a man, then he's a man to me. And for all I care whether he got the bottom surgery or the top surgery, it doesn't matter. And that had wrapped my head around that. And I know y'all like, what? Why? How do we get the chance? Honestly, because it's a lot of shit I had to been taking in and been learning. And I remember one day I was on Twitter and I did this real, I said trans women are not women, trans women are not women, trans women. And then it was like, it wasn't until I met one and I actually sat down and had a conversation with it. And I honestly understood, like, the only reason why I was saying that shit is because I didn't understand it. But just because I don't understand some shit doesn't mean that I have to, that I have to speak on it. So when it comes down to content and things that I do and the work that I do, if I don't understand something or if I'm not at peace with something, I'm not gonna talk about it because honestly, I owe y'all apology to the trans community. Like, I was not scared, but I just didn't understand. And unlike most people, when you don't understand some shit, you just start talking shit like, But yeah, yeah. And yeah, I'm rambling now. Just know I'm back again. I would say I'm vlogging, but I'm not at all. I just got rid of my stalker, and I would vlog for y'all, but I don't like y'all enough to vlog. And that's just the truth. Y'all get real bold over the internet, and I don't need to be sitting here trying to explain my life like this is why I don't fuck with her, this is why this bitch is my friend, or this is why I feel the way I feel. And besides, to bring people on camera and child, I like a private life now. I like us in my private life. Like, I like my life to be I should sing 11:11. I should. But I like my life private now, y'all. And I thought about vlogging for y'all. But y'all tell me, like, what topics y'all want me to talk about on this channel. And if it's appropriate for me and I feel comfortable telling y'all without, like, getting up in arms and offense about it, like when y'all say something about it, I will talk about it. But I'm back, baby. Back again.